What's good with y'all, man?
We motherfucking back. We had to do it. We're trying to do our best with the consistency. Oh, shit. I hope y'all heard me. I'm going to say that one more time for y'all. Black Goose family, we are motherfucking back. And we're coming at you. Hold on.
You got push it in.
Maybe. Yeah, I hear it. Oh, this sounds beautiful. How do we sound, y'all? Go ahead. I want you to bring that mic up. So you might have to disconnect it. You might have to bring the mic right next to you, man. We want the sound to be amazing. Absolutely phenomenal.
It's crazy.
We told you guys that we were going to do this a little bit different this time. We've been told y'all that we had, excuse the mic sounds that we got going on right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it down so we get things situated. But we got the joints. We got everything that we need. We got some things that we want to talk about. Go ahead, throw a light. Ride with us for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We're getting everything set up. We're getting everything right. But from now on, we're giving you quality. We're giving you quality. So the next step.
Can you hear me?
Oh, let me turn up, Zan.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead, talk.
Hear me better right now?
Talk it up.
Hear me better?
A little bit more.
Better?
A little bit more.
Better?
Hold up. A little bit more.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, it's a solid sound. Go one more time for it.
Yeah.
See, when you closer, it sounds good. I'm telling you, you might have to just go ahead and take it off that right there. We want to get this right for you. Go ahead, throw a light. Ride with us for a little bit. That we're going to get into. We're not going to do it just yet. You know what I'm saying? We're getting everything situated. We got to make sure Zan is in the building. You heard me? How's y'all day been going? It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. No one likes the beginning of the week.
Is it better?
You ready? You got it? Here we go. We turn Zen up. Let's find out what's happening. Zen, go ahead. Talk to that.
Y'all can hear me?
Talk to that thing right there.
Y'all can hear me?
Bring the mic up. Talk to the mic.
You can hear me?
There we go. A little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
There, a little bit more.
Bro, I'm not gonna be no more louder though.
There it is.
All right.
My bad. I wasn't necessarily talking to you. I was talking to myself to just the volume listeners.
So y'all can hear me?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Absolutely. So, first and foremost, man, how was your day, man? How'd it go?
Shit, I was chilling, man. Just really chill, man. Enjoyed my day off. Got work tomorrow, man. Back to the grind. Yours?
My day was solid. I don't have any complaints. Yeah, it was a good day. A lot of interesting things is going on, though. I got to say that. That's the only thing. I feel like every day, obviously, you can see however you want to do it, you want to deal with it. But there's some real shit happening. And that's the crazy part. Well, what do you think about the so-called rise in cases? Does it mean something? Because before, if there was a rise in cases and there wasn't so much, other things going on in life right now, I feel like it would be front news page, front page news. But it's kind of put in the back right now. Obviously, I've been said. That's the title. Trump talking about a second stimulus coming, but he didn't clarify. He didn't clarify
He needs
how it's coming.
to give the workers more money that was working through COVID, man. That's all I'm saying, man. You can't. Anyway, that's a different topic. But anyway, all I gotta say is I'm not surprised because I've been caught it since before it started. Being caught, being said, second wave gonna happen. Ooh. Like I knew it was. Like think about it, the gyms wasn't even open. Like the basketball courts, none of that was open. Like and some of the gyms was open. I'm like, man. I'm just like in the summer, man. COVID out here is spiking.
Yo.
So what type of flu all of a sudden is going through the summer, man? That's all I'm saying. So is it a flu? Is it a different? Is it something different?
It was definitely something different.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like cancer isn't the flu.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like diabetes isn't the flu.
Absolutely not.
So I'm saying like
and we don't have a cure for either of those.
With some cancers. But anyway, it doesn't make sense to me how cases are spiking in summer, man. Usually you're not supposed to be getting sick in the summer. So you telling me this cold is so cold that it's colder than summer?
So can I talk about something about that actually? How is this not technically a new summer? I don't know how it is everywhere else. Obviously, everywhere cold days, kind of shifty. It's like, think about it. Think about how long winter lasted, but how late winter started. Something like that. Also, not only that, if they're talking about with this particular disease, COVID, is all about just being together in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Just being close to someone, and that you can just get it like that. Someone's gonna bring people out. More people are gonna want to come outside. It's not gonna be cold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, it seems like if it is what they are saying it is, summer would be the perfect time for that shit to get spread.
It was crazy, man. I was getting food, man. This dude, it was weird because when I went to the place, I'll tell you, I was at Chipotle. When I was in there, they had mats though, like kind of like the 6 feet, and I kind of was walking up, but I just wanted to see what they had and what they didn't have, like like it was fresh and what wasn't. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to back up, bro. This dude behind me, bro, was so close to me, bro, like this close. I'm thinking, like, bro, you good? Sorry. I was like, you all right, bro? Like, and then I moved again, bro, and he was like right behind me again. I'm like, this dude is tripping. Like, he was on some weird shit, bro. I'm telling you. And then later he went up going way, way back. I was like, what's wrong with this dude? I don't understand. Go ahead. I mean,
he say anything? He just.
The only thing he said was my bad. Like, sorry. Just because, like, bro, he was close, bro, but it didn't make no sense why. Like, bro, there's so much room. Like, it'd be one thing if it was crowded. Like, it's not even crowded in that bitch, bro. I don't understand. Go ahead, man. I ain't mean to cut you.
Nah, no cutting off. Everybody knows, look, crazy shit going on right now. And there has to be a reason that Trump is saying there's going to be a second stimulus check. A lot of people see this as a good thing. It is a good thing.
It's not good if you've not been working.
No, even look at it from this aspect. It's not good if Trump this whole time says the economy's, as soon as we reopen, the economy's going to get started back up. It's going to be perfect. We're not going to need another stimulus check. Our economy's going to be boosted by 2021. Now he's saying,
all I know is we caught it though, so it's not surprising. But if you want me to act like if you talking about the massive shit are surprising, yes, there's.
At the same time, though, he didn't specify though what type of how is it going to end up coming? Is it going to be direct money?
There should be a stimulus check for workers that was working through COVID. That's
workers. There we go. Like none of this has been specified, but he said something's coming. Some type of money is coming. But what?
Because, bro,
how, when, blah.
I'm sorry, yo. Didn't you say people at your job stop working because they're getting paid more at home?
I don't know if that's the direct reason, but I know a lot of people did not come back.
So I'm just like, but I know that's for sure a big reason, though. Like,
I don't know. I don't want to put that.
So you don't want to put that on people?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'm going to put that on people. And I'm going to tell you that's why people didn't go back. And I said a bit it's COVID. But I'm just like, man, people been working. People been Amazoning. People been out here trooping, man. In the hospitals. That's probably the craziest. Yeah, you got your mask and glove on, but you got patients, and then you got to deal with other diseases. And not like...
See what happened with D.L. Hughley?
No.
Go ahead, man. Talk to the mic. You got to talk to the mic. You got to talk to the mic to get the best sound.
You can't hear me?
You can, but you're talking to the mic, man. It sounds amazing.
This guy's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. Because you can't hear it, man. I want you. Y'all seen the raw footage right here. I wanted to see the difference. That shit.
Look.
So there's a big difference when you talking into the mic. Y'all seeing all the raw footage, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
So shout out to the people. Shout out to that one person who's rocking with it right now.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, hold it up. Yeah. You see the difference?
See, Chris. Shut your ass up.
That shit, Chris, man. So, look. Go ahead, say something right there. I'm gonna make sure the sound right.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Do you think the NBA is gonna come back? Do you think the NBA is gonna come back? Do you also think football is gonna come back? And how do you feel the UFC will continue doing the fight? Will you see any other MMA organization start back up this year? We had some boxing fights from Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? No one really talked about it that much. No one really gave a fuck. So I don't know what that means. And I don't know what it means that Top Rank chose to be the first motherfuckers to come back to do it. Right? You see, MLB is talking about reducing pay for the players because of the lack of games. But speak on it. Excuse
me. NBA is not coming. None of these. UFC is the only one gonna be operating, man. Mm-hmm. Will continue to operate. This is what it is, man. Whatever else the MLB got going on, that might happen. But the code. So
you got UFC putting on fights on the private eye. That's crazy to me. Just so they can make up the revenue that they're losing in the States. That's crazy. Like, that shit is really real.
How they gonna get back though?
I guess motherfuckers is traveling now. I don't know, man. They traveling now. They said they gonna figure it out. They got it all mapped out. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in it. Go ahead, me hold the mic. Don't touch the top part.
Oh, right here, I'm touching that?
You.
Oh, my fault.
You're around right there. And we out here, you know what I'm saying? First to the new generation, you know what I'm saying? We get it right. So you don't think the NBA is gonna come back, even though they already announced the amount of teams that they want. You know what I'm saying? They already talked about it. You got LeBron in support. You got the main man, LeBron James Jr. My bad. LeBron James. You see the way they make sure you gotta make sure y'all awake and y'all paying attention. LeBron James already decided he wanted to go with it. So how we not gonna have the NBA? I think the NBA is returning. That's my opinion. I think it's coming back. I think we're gonna see the NBA before the end of the year. Absolutely.
But you didn't. You said right when they said you didn't say they're come back this year.
Okay. The NBA is gonna come back up this year before the end of this year.
Maybe like later, like December when they were saying.
No, they're gonna be back before that. They're gonna be back probably about September, August. Absolutely. You don't think so?
I don't know what you've been looking at, man. I don't know what you've been looking at, man.
I look at the facts.
You must be sleepy again, man.
I look at the facts.
I look at the facts too. People progressing, going back to phases. One, how the hell NBA gonna come back? They're not gonna. Kyrie point would just be magnified, and players are gonna start being like, "Yeah, I agree with him," and they're not gonna want to play, man. And the key players are not gonna have enough of them, so nobody's gonna want to watch non-key players just play.
But LeBron's playing. Who give a fuck about anybody else with LeBron playing?
That's what you say. Other people are gonna be known.
If LeBron is playing, AD's playing. It's a fact.
You don't know that.
That's a fact. There'll be enough players. You'll be surprised how many players are going to end up showing up. There's going to be enough to make some shit happen. You heard me? I'm telling you, the NBA is going to come back. They're going to make that happen. MLB is trying to come back. It's just different. Like, the reason why the NBA has a chance of coming back before any of these other leagues is because they don't have as many players on the team. The reason why the UFC was able to do it, the NBA is letting it to sense too.
Back.
Absolutely. The NBA can come back in that sense too. It's harder for, like, you know what I'm saying, MLB or NFL because they got so many players. You even see soccer, they trying to get back to it. Soccer overseas, man, they back already. The soccer team could do it. Basketball team could do it.
I don't know, man. Maybe. I just don't feel like players gonna want to play, man. I really feel like players are gonna be like, nah, I'm cool.
So you think and appreciate that? Like, go ahead, drop another one. So you telling me people are not gonna want to collect a paycheck? Doesn't make any sense. Not everybody is just well off like a Kyrie.
Like, bro,
I'm not saying people they obviously they're getting paid crazy numbers, right? But just because like if you're somebody who just got on the team, just got drafted, you know what I'm saying? You got picked up as a free agent, like you need that check.
But I'm saying those guys are not gonna be the guys people don't want to really tune in and watch. That's all I'm saying.
I don't believe that because as long as you got some of the main stars still playing, they're going to be interested because at the end of the day, it's going to end up being a championship.
You for sure,
if LeBron is, that's what I'm saying.
You for sure. What about Kawhi? What about Giannis? What about them?
You telling me Kawhi and Giannis wouldn't play? I don't believe that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. 2020 is unpredictable.
I don't believe that. Kawhi would play, Paul George. I'm like a lot of Russell Westbrook, James Harden, a lot of these dudes is itching to get back on the court. Thought it was Dwight Howard. You think LeBron is tripping? Bet. Come on, y'all. I'm telling you.
You can get Boogie back, man.
Absolutely.
You probably sign somebody else too.
Shit, never know. Like you said. There's gonna be some people who's not gonna come back, and there's gonna be some people who's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, I'm ready to not only hoop, but I want to get that check while hooping."
Hey, NBA not coming back, y'all.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. It's not coming back. And if it does, it's not coming back July 31st.
No way. We're gonna see the NBA back probably about August or September.
I see more December, man.
No.
They'll just scratch the this season.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Scratching.
No, they're not gonna do that.
They're scratching.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Nope.
No 2020 champion.
Nah. That's not happening.
There's too much money out there. You are crazy, bro.
My bad, y'all. I did that right in the mic. I'm sorry about that.
He crazy as hell.
Nah, no.
You're not even analyzing it right.
I'm analyzing exactly how it's supposed to be.
I know.
That's the best way I know it. Hey, shout out to the people. Shout out to Black Goose family. Hey, yo, Donald Trump.
As the man, he's going to give us that second stimulus.
Says American. Says Americans will get a second coronavirus check and hence the next stimulus package will be very generous. That's what he said, y'all. He said very generous, but he didn't give no points.
Better be generous to people that have been working, man.
Absolutely.
I'm emphasizing this heavy, y'all, because I'm going to let y'all know you got to get what you do. You put in that grind, you put in that work, you got to get that, especially if you came from the dirt. Oh!
Excuse me, y'all.
That's crazy.
So, here's the breakdown of the interview that he had. Trump said in the interview on Monday, "We will be doing another stimulus package. It'll be very good. It'll be very generous." Asked how much the payout would be worth. He said, "You'll find out about it." That's hilarious. Trump, he said, asked how much the payout would be worth. He said, you'll find out about it. Trump said that he'll reveal the amount over the next couple of weeks, probably.
I don't believe it.
Trump didn't mention anything about unemployment benefits. So let's go into it.
Is Trump bullshitting there, man?
What is Trump known to do?
Bullshit?
Absolutely.
I hope you're not bullshit, man. I need that workers' comp, man.
I'm not saying any bullshit I am, man.
At least you can feel it back up, man. Killing that joint.
Man, y'all don't even know. We'll do some crazy shit. Yeah, I'm good though. Look,
You sound crazy.
Look. I don't know, man. Honestly, I think Trump be talking right out of his ass. I don't know if y'all can trust anything he's saying. I believe that.
I feel like you hating on Trump.
But at the same time,
I feel like you hating on Trump.
I think Trump knows if he passes another second stimulus package,
Hey,
he's going to be in that office for sure. You hear about how he had that rally? There was supposed to be like 1 million people. He said there's going to be over 1 million people.
didn't they shut that shit down?
Nah, only 4,000 people showed up.
That's good.
Oh, man.
That means people just supported him but knew he was crazy as hell. They're like, man, I'm not trying to come up over there and Corona still out there.
They found out.
You good? You know what I mean? You talking about clearing this shit out. I know you're hearing all that. Excuse him, people. I'm sorry for the incongestion in his throat.
God damn. I need some water in my life, man. They somehow manipulated some type of system when it came to getting this rally tickets or whatever it may be. And it was all fake generated users. Wrong country. I might be labeled as racist. So I'm going to go ahead and look it up before I say anything.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Why would somebody think you're racist for saying a country?
It's some crazy times.
Right.
The algorithm is crazy. But we're trying to get back in the algorithm. So long. Okay, I was going to say that. I was like, it was made in China. It absolutely is made in China. The CEO and founder is Zhang Yanyi. CEO and founder of ByteDance. TikTok has become an internet sensation since launching in 2016, reaching over 500 million global monthly active users and attracting the attention of tech giants like Facebook and Google. As you know, Trump has some interesting words for China because Trump blames the coronavirus on China. It's weird, man. It really is.
Hey, man, sleep or no sleep?
No sleep.
No sleep. Ooh, he's swaggy. Oh, look at him, boy. He fresh. Hey, man, I just want to let all y'all know out there, to a degree, because sometimes the energy could be too much for y'all.
Talk that shit.
Energy is important. You understand how great energy is if you just watch any of these events with no fans. You understand it?
Absolutely.
So what you have to understand in 2020 is you have to preserve your energy for a lot of bullshit coming, man. Because it's coming.
Talk that shit. Hey, if y'all think we've been through some crazy shit, we're going to be surprised by what's coming next because everything's been unexpected up to this point. No one expected this shit.
Hello. Sorry, y'all.
Right. So God's like, look, I'm going to shock y'all. I'm going to shock the body. Y'all used to the same shit over and over. I'm about to die.
And that is true, though.
Figure it out now.
People so used to partying.
Y'all
used to partying out here, huh, y'all?
Being comfortable, thinking that you had control of your own situation. Now you find out you don't have much control when the pandemic comes in the hand. How is this going to be documented in the history books?
It's one of the craziest time in American history.
Think about the riots, man.
It hasn't been too many yet. Well, there hasn't been a lot. It's been a good amount of destruction.
There hasn't been a lot that's been just crazily damaging.
Yeah, that's my thing. But it hasn't been a lot of
but some
gathering.
people are arguing against that. There's been a whole lot of looting. I'm like, I remember when T Street, man, shout out to T Street Controversy, man. He was filming. He was out there with the people. Filming.
He was out there walking.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It was going up in there getting what they need to get. Moving, man. Right across from where I work, one of the shops, they was boarding up. When the looting was getting crazy, they was boarding up their shit.
Yeah, I don't think people looting really anymore, man.
Not now, no. But it may still be happening. Maybe it's not as reported as much. So it's interesting, man.
You said excuse me.
But hey, man, shout out to the people, man. Shout out to everybody who's going through everything.
still, you know what I'm saying, trying to just get like that.
You agree with Trump doing?
In what case? Like what? Like overall?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, and you know me, man. I was the first person to speak up. Like a lot of people don't know. I was the first person to speak up and be like, "Hey, man, I got no problem with Trump." Like before the pandemic hit, he was making all the right moves, in my opinion. I'm gonna be 100 with you. The pandemic hit, and this man, I feel like, man, just he don't know what to do. Like, it's evident.
Who doesn't? Who does though?
Nobody does.
So why is everybody so mad at him?
Because he's not handling it the way you should handle it.
But if nobody knows what to do, then how should he handle it?
There's a difference between knowing what to do and how to handle it. How you present
For
yourself.
what? Come on, bro.
No, how you present yourself.
What is he?
Because you have to keep a state of calmness. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
He has no calm demeanor. What? The whole country. There's motherfuckers wilding out here.
But it's because of what?
Because of the way that Trump is handling shit.
No, that's not because of that.
That's an agenda.
But you act like that's not 2 and 2.
But there's a way that you gotta handle it.
Darren, all I'm saying is you sound like everybody else hating him. Telling me,
I'm not hating. Wait, hold up. I'm the first person.
I'm just saying that's what's other
if
people.
If I can get a full all MAGA sweatsuit with the hat to top it off, I do it. I got no problem with that. I'm just saying he has not handled certain situations the way he should handle.
Like what?
I bet, man. Like first and foremost, the pandemic. I bet you when he was talking about the hydroxychloroquine. I think I'm saying that right. He said, what was it? I've been taking it. I've been on the my doctor prescribed.
Oh, hey,
he knows he was lying, man. That's not even FDA approved.
Give me some colloidal silver, bro.
A lot of shit. Okay. Let's be real. A lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of shit ain't approved by the FDA. The FDA is obviously corrupt. The FDA is all about money. So it's all right.
Who's the FDA?
Shout out to the people though. Go ahead, throw a like up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hopping up in there. I know a lot of y'all might be coming up in here and y'all may be like, man, I see stimulus. Talk about the stimulus. We've been talking about that. All this sums around the stimulus. And why I'm talking about that is because we don't know what type of stimulus we're going to be in the beginning. So I don't want to tell y'all no false lies. Trump said a stimulus is coming, but the way he said that shit, it sounded mad unsure. Man, I always like to do this because I don't feel like enough people do this. Let's go to the comment section. This is the top rated comment right now. This article. I wonder who was pulling the strings with Senile Joe. I mean, the guy does not have a functioning brain, but still runs for president and leads in the polls. Something funny is going on with Joe. How do you feel about Joe Biden, y'all? Joe Biden. Hey, Joe Biden. How y'all feel about Joe? I feel like it's inevitable that Donald Trump ends up winning the race. There's no way Joe could beat Donald. And I feel like it's because I said that Joe probably won. But in March, Donnie said he had it under control and it would be gone by April. That's the second highest rated topic. It's crazy. None of the comments are actually about the article we're reading.
Who's up in here? Alman. Been watching y'all for about 5 months now. Y'all entertaining and informative. Wonder why you don't have more views. Hey, man.
We appreciate that, man. We just be trying to keep y'all informed, man. Shout out to you, man. Let me make sure I say the name.
Oh, that's AI. AI, man. Shout out to you, man.
I appreciate what
you said.
Go ahead and read that, man.
I'll read it one more time. Been watching y'all for about 5 months now. Y'all entertaining and informative. Wonder why you don't have more viewers.
We're inconsistent. We know that's our problem. We're going to get better at it. We're going to get our equipment better. We know that comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? We just got the mics. Let us know if the sound sounds better because we've been working on that. We're going to get right, man. We know consistency is key.
Hey, I'm back on your ass. You ain't off the hook. Talking all that shit about Trump. Give me an example where he didn't handle right.
I've been saying it, the pandemic.
What hasn't he done right though?
his responses, man. He was holding press conferences every day, saying the same shit over and over. I was watching them joints, man.
Okay,
I was
so
like, God damn, Trump.
at least he's sitting up there. He's trying to give you something every day. That's consistency.
That is consistency. I give him that. He was consistently saying dumb shit.
But
I was like, bro,
if he had
calm
nothing
down.
new to say, what else do you want him to say? He had to say something. So you blaming him for actually entertaining the people. That's crazy.
Look, if y'all want me to be real, I'm gonna vote for Trump. All right, 2020. There's no way I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden over Trump. You be.
I just don't understand how you had the audacity to sit up here and blame Trump when you just said nobody else would know what to do.
See, that's being biased. I'm not gonna be 100% for one person. Like I got to, in my opinion,
I'm not saying you have to be 100%, but I have to ask you, what has he done wrong? Like people keep saying that he's not doing something right. I'm like, look, we all know there's checks and balances. We all know he can say whatever he wants, but we all know it got to go through a certain type of process. So I'm like, if you know he capped, just expect him to be capping. And if it's not, then you like, all right, bet. Like, man, I just don't like how people be sitting here trying to get on Trump. Like,
but it's because people take him literally. You know what I'm saying? Literally, excuse me. They everything that he says, they really believe everywhere. Like, I know that, but not everyone. They were like, damn, he really saying that? Like, this shit crazy. But really, he just out here trying to just be like, look, I want to just tell y'all something so y'all can stay calm. That's the first thing he thinks. Even with the stimulus check, y'all.
So what's wrong
Who
with
knows
doing?
what way this is gonna come? There's so many different ways. I'm gonna go to the different ways. You know what I'm saying? We still got time, a lot of time in the night. So we're gonna get there. I'm gonna go to Forbes and I'm gonna show y'all what they're talking about when it comes to the options that we might see when it comes to the stimulus check. Y'all gonna have to tune in and stay with us. Shout out to one person who's been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? The one like we gonna be right. So like, you heard? Donald Trump signs new immigration crackdown, banning 500,000 new visas for tech and seasonal workers until 2021 to boost jobs for Americans. How y'all more than Trump? There's not no Trump boosting shit. This is not no this and that. You're Zen over here, man. You think Trump is his favorite rapper?
What? Hey, this guy's out here. All I'm saying is, I just don't understand the hate for Trump. That's all I was saying. People can act like I'm a Trump supporter, whatever. I'm like, I'm just looking at what I see. What has he done that's so bad?
Let's break down what Trump's done. Trump has signed a new immigration restriction, which the officials said are to help free up jobs for American workers. He's freezing new visas being issued in a series of categories for the rest of the year, including the H-1B visas used by tech firms to bring in workers. Also frozen are H-2Bs used for hospitality as well as agriculture workers, J-1s used for exchange students, and L-1s for multinational firm managers. Healthcare workers assisting with the coronavirus fight will continue to be spared from the green card freeze, though their exemption will be narrowed. President Trump is focused on getting Americans back to work as quickly as possible, a White House official said. How do you feel about that? So he extends a ban basically on green cards. So people, obviously, who came over here and they're working to get their green card. I won't say no, he believes that there might be a lot of people who may possibly be illegal in our country, and that is a fact. And they might be having the jobs that would allow regular Americans to get to work. But it all comes down to, at the end of the day, he does not have say-so over states. You know what I'm saying? Counties can choose whether or not they're opening up businesses, closing businesses, whatnot. Go ahead. I think Zane got something to say. Let me put something in.
Okay, real quick. AI, obviously. You haven't read the tax reforms he passed. He hurt your pockets. There's more, but you can't see what you're not looking for. Absolutely. Immigration reform defunded public education, except absolutely. It's never what you see is never what it is. If you read deep into it, there's always something behind it. It's every bill that's passed. So it's always looked at as if something isn't made. But I've been talking about the rich is getting richer in this particular time during this pandemic. They're making money.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad.
Speak on.
because they're setting up a society that's going to be based off the rich. We're already somewhat in that already particular time, but they're trying to get rid of, they're really trying to get rid of the middle class. Middle class, high middle class. It has to be rich, poor. Think about all these small businesses that was affected, but like Kroger and Walmart were allowed to keep functioning. Why was Kroger and Walmart allowed to keep functioning, but no small businesses were? Explain that to me. What is different about their policies that somehow they can keep working through these pandemics than a small business? Bam. And they know if they keep the big businesses going, they keep the money flowing. Let's talk about it. AI, your friend, say what he has done. He's done almost everything, including impacting those holding student loans. Yo, he's deferred the student, but it's all about timing.
I don't. Everything I'm saying, everyone should do their own research, look up their stuff. Don't ever do anything based off of what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just putting everything out there that's public knowledge.
I'm saying, do you agree that you shouldn't probably put your money in the bank?
It all depends on if you have a safe place to put it.
You hear me? Because the last thing you want to do is get wrong. Oh, our stream is buffering. All right, let me get it. All right, we're going to get it right. God damn.
Bro, I'm never on. No, that's it.
You was on too?
I didn't even put it on.
Mine connected. And let us know if the stream is acting up a little bit. I know one other thing I can go get my laptop.
Wow.
It was in groove right there, man.
It's still good. At the end of the day, though.
Yeah, talk about it.
Y'all sitting here trying to hate on Trump. Well, y'all should be focusing on how to fix ourselves.
If there's one thing that I appreciate about Trump is the fact that he does do everything he can to get Americans a job. You feel me? Or to have jobs available. Like he sees the importance in the job.
Yeah.
And he does everything he can for that to happen. So I respect that. I do. And I'm like, that shit is important. That's how you keep shit thriving. That's how you keep the money moving. Especially if the jobs are being allowed to function through different areas of America. It don't matter if you're in a high class place or a poor class place, or you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was seeing. That's one thing I was seeing while he was in president. Like in the beginning of his term, I was like, and a lot of people say, well, Obama already started that. But I'm gonna be real, man. I don't believe that much. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fix yourself and you can hold your boy accountable. Absolutely. But that's a rare combination though. That's how you grow and progress. You understand your own flaws, but also understanding that what you are watching or what you're appreciating, you can criticize that. That's the only way you grow. You gotta always criticize. If you don't criticize, you're gonna stagnate yourself.
But
hey, salute to the people though. I do think this is I know there's some people, you know what I'm saying, you might feel a certain way. But I think this was a good bill pass. I think really that it was a good look. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, y'all saw what the title of the video was, so we're gonna go a little bit back to the stimulus. What's your opinion on it? Like your true opinion on it? You think it's gonna get passed? You think Trump is just talking?
probably get passed.
How do you think it's gonna look though? You think it's gonna be similar to the same one?
As long as they got workers in here, that's all that matters. Don't got them, then I don't care. Don't care.
So real quick, Donald Trump's campaign abandons online signups for his next rally and asks supporters to just turn up.
Turn up.
Like actually, I don't know why they wrote it this way. Actually, to show up, that sounds better. But TikTok teens vow to keep trolling after the Tulsa debacle.
He want him to turn up.
So Trump got played right there. But what's crazy to me is our only other choice is Joe Biden. And look, Joe Biden, man.
You like Joe Biden?
Absolutely not. He seems like he's all over the place. I think he's on his last leg, man.
Trump's not.
2 Indiana police officers are suspended for using a chokehold on a man, 21, who was resisting arrest just 2 days after the department banned its use. Here's a question actually I wanted to talk to you about, Zen. How do you feel about police departments apparently
They said
might not agree, but I'm going to have to be honest with you. It's very important.
it's not just because it's not going to make them go to jail. It's just going to make people more mad.
But do you think chokeholds are a bad thing?
Not if somebody's hostile. Hell no. Sometimes you got to let a motherfucker know, hey, calm your ass down.
So if you
Oh,
can't,
my fault, y'all.
so if you can't use a chokehold, what's your other option? What do you feel like you would be more wanting to do?
I mean, properly use the taser, hold it for 3 seconds or whatever.
Or
I guess
absolutely.
that's what you gotta do right there. You gotta just calm it down.
So just think about that. Okay. So are they taught to calm something down with words? Probably not.
Maybe some BS, not some real like day in, day out type stuff. No.
Okay. So you telling me if you're gonna take away chokeholds, now either I'm gonna choose a taser or I'm gonna choose a gun. But see, chokeholds are a problem when you don't know how to use. You're not properly taught how to do different techniques for chokeholds. So that's the problem for that.
Well, who's teaching them to really do proper chokehold?
There's not enough funding. They're getting all these donations. That's what we need to talk about. How do these police departments get these big donations, but for some reason it has nothing to do with training?
Well, think about it, bro. Most of them are out of shape. Like, think about the dude that they're getting in the choke. That cop had his knee on him. He would have for sure moved him and probably whooped his ass.
We got to think about it. There was 3 other cops, basically.
I'm just saying, though, if that was
set up, because no one can explain. You sent me the video how no EMTs hopped out the paramedics, but it was policemen. They didn't even check the brother's vitals. Picked that man up, threw that man in there.
Hey, I'm not trying to laugh, but they really threw that man in there like he was nuts. Like,
it's crazy how there's a big full circle for this shit. Did y'all see what happened with D.L. Hughley, the way that man passed out?
Nah, what happened?
That man passed out on stage, and the way they drugged that man off stage, it looked weird, bro. That shit was not normal. Like, he started fainting on the chair, and he was just like, he started to drop. And dude caught, he said, I got you. Caught him, and his head banged on the floor.
What the fuck?
He said,
yeah.
And then like 3 or 4 other people came to grab him, and they just drug him off stage quick as fuck. I was like, why? You're supposed to let that man lay there for a minute. You're supposed to lift his legs up. Like, what's wrong with you? They can't see you like this. Right, man, we already see
How is he performing? Where? Was it in front of people?
Yeah, so it's just like the UFC. There's some places that's allowing, like with comedy clubs, where people can still perform. And
he fell out, bro.
Yeah, he just fainted. Blah! And then later he ends up saying that he tested positive for coronavirus. It's just Jordan. It's just Jordan.
Hey, what's his friend? Jeff. What do you think Jeff thinks about that?
I don't know. I haven't watched Zoe in a minute. I'm gonna be 100 with you, man. Because it's just been Zoe and Jeff, and I feel like they've just been repeating themselves. But
I have though. Corey Loki too.
DL said that I haven't watched Corey. God got me.
That's not funny, but that nigga said I got you and let that nigga hit your phone. I'll be hot. So
I watched that shit back. I was like, nigga, you fired.
I'll be like, nigga, why did you say you got me, nigga?
And you didn't have me, nigga. You was talking, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot the mic. That was loud.
No, you good. So,
what?
That's the go-to word
Wow.
Throw a like up there, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just hopped in, y'all got hop out, just throw a like, you know what I'm saying? Give us one more like. God damn it, we've been here 48 minutes. We're going to be back what I'm saying? Tomorrow making shit break.
You all right?
Hopefully this. Come on, what's that? Tuesday. Damn. Today's Monday. It's the beginning of the week, man. How did the beginning of the week work for y'all? People hate the beginning of the week. I said this already. I hate it. But tomorrow, Tuesday, we're gonna be back Tuesday. We're gonna have the sound just as crispy, like some onions. Like you throw some onions on the grill. Y'all ever cut up some raw onions and put it on the grill? Let that thing burn.
I think everybody has. But you gotta burn them right though. You don't want them like really burnt black.
No.
You want them.
I love me some black onions.
I ain't never seen you order and say, "Can you make my onions
That's
black?"
because they don't know. I gotta make that myself because I gotta season them. I gotta throw some seasoning, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic. Put it right there on the pan. I'm being honey. Love me some black onions. I'm gonna make me some tomorrow because I got an onion right now in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna make me some black onions. I can do it tonight, but I'm not gonna do it because I gotta make sure I cook it right. Take a little bit of time. So I love it. Absolutely.
That's crazy. You really was kind of like lying down at 11:30 yesterday. I was shocked.
Gotta get ready.
You was out at the door low key early too, man.
Absolutely. Gotta get ready.
This dude is crazy, man. Shut your ass up, man. I don't know why you sound like a goddamn robot, man.
I ain't got no choice, man.
You somebody threaten you?
Oh, nigga, I got money. You ain't got no choice. You make money, you sit back and don't do shit.
That's
right.
true.
That's
A lot of people not doing that shit right now, man. I be thinking about it though, like how much food and shit be costing. I'll be like, you don't work or nothing, like you really just be chilling, like eating. Like that's all.
It's crazy.
I realized, bro, like I think maybe 85% of people don't really work out, man. It's crazy.
That's a high number. I think more than that. I think I think it's less than that. I think a lot of people work out. They just
Nah, but I mean like really work out year round though, like not spurts. I'm talking about
I
like
see what you're saying. Consistency.
yeah, like really work out. Like
Absolutely.
I don't believe it because I'm like I start really thinking about like me, you know, with the hoops and everything when everything was open. I'm like, bro. But you get my point. So I be thinking like,
yes,
if you don't do nothing and you don't work out,
and even
what is you doing?
sometimes it's right even go to the gym. If you ain't doing nothing, utilize time. Maximize what the fuck you do. I love the way it sounds. I hope when I listen to this shit back, exactly how I'm hearing it is how it sounds. No. I'm gonna bring it to you like this. You're on now. We're gonna be better.
That is amazing, man. Brooke Lopez really averaged 3 rebounds in the season.
All right, how
He
we gonna
is
end this
7
right
feet
here, man?
tall, bro.
How we gonna end this, man? I'm going out just like this. We're going out on 5150 type shit, man.
We got 51, 50 late. Oh yeah.
Okay,
What you want?
we 52 minutes in. I'm good, man.
All right, then, Black Goose fam.
Hey, shout out to the people, man. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? We gave you as good information as we can. Let me make sure I'm not missing. Yeah, man. That's good enough information for the most part. I hope y'all stay blessed. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to come with some new news.
We're gonna have more energy, goddammit. Hopefully. I'm gonna take an energy drink tomorrow, so y'all will be ready and yeah.
Go to GNC, get the Alanos, man. Some of the most cleanest energy, drinks.
What's it called?
Alano.
You have to text that to me, man. That sounds like a lot of words.
We'll be back tomorrow, though. Shout out to everybody who watched. Go ahead and throw a like before we get up out of here. If you don't,